Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Peter and I'm so excited to have you here. Today I'll be talking about the Graph token. This is the fifth project I'll be talking about in my top 10 crypto coin for massive profit in 2021. Now, there's been a lot of hype around this project of late. And then we are going to be looking at what it does and why it's really valuable. But before we get into that, now let me say this is not financial advice. And then before you invest anything, any amount of money into whatever coin or anything I speak about on this channel, please do well to do your research and make sure that it is your decision to do so. So that said, also click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can get alerted when other videos drop. Now, another thing is this. There's been some other videos I've done on this series. I'm currently doing a series of 10 projects that you should pay attention to for 2021. I've done some already and I'm going to drop more in the coming days. So you want to go back and check some of those things to have an idea of what I've spoken about in the last few days. So that said, let's get into the work for the day. So what is the Graph token and what do they do? Now, the Graph token is API for vibrant decentralized future. What does that mean? It's been hyped as something that could become the Google of the blockchain. So instead of having to have custom made services, you can just search and look at what works for you. So we are talking about an indexing protocol for coin network like Ethereum and other ones. Now, so anyone can build and publish open API called subgraph, making data easily accessible. So now they have a global GraphQL API. Now this is how they query their network. So they say goodbye to custom server. Before the Graph team had to develop and operate proprietary indexing service server. This requires significant engineering and hardware resources and broke the important security properties required for decentralization. So Web3 is a new stack for radical better internet. So what are we talking about here? This has been said to be the Google of the blockchain. Now, so much is getting built: the DeFi, the governance, the grants and philanthropy, the marketplace, entertainment, socials. So a lot is currently happening on this project, and then that's where I'm going to dwell a little bit more. Now, they seem to have everything together. They seem to know what they are doing, and then they are backed by partners that truly know what they are doing as well. So, like I've said in a few videos in the past, now the bull run we're going to have in 2021 is not like what we had in the previous years. Now, it is not like the last one. Most of the investors in the last one were just investing in anything because the whole market, the whole industry wasn't mature. I mean, they were coins that moaned and did massive profit in the last bull run that are no longer even in the market, that have been delisted. So that tells us that now the fact that a coin did so much profit in the last bull run doesn't mean that they are valuable. Now we have evolved to the point that we can now talk about what is valuable and what is not. And like I said, the project I'm currently trying to focus on are the project that bring solution to the real world, that bring products and services to the real world, that bring or solve a problem that even an unsuspecting non-crypto enthusiasts will use. So I'm talking about a project that, without knowing about crypto or without so engrossed and then being a very much deep enthusiast of crypto, I would have to use this product. That is the kind of project we are looking at. That is the kind of project that in my opinion are really very scalable and we can see the future with. Now, I shared something on my Facebook page yesterday. I was talking about the fact that you should be careful in this bull run because people will come with a lot of funny projects, and some will even tell you they are building a new house. I mean, just to take people's money because it looks it looks good and proper and everything is well designed. Now, but the truth is that once you look at people that are backing them, and you don't see major names, and you don't see people that you can relate with, that these guys know what they are doing, I mean, I will advise you do your research again. So let's continue with this now. So they have so on a share neutral foundation, we have agency, reliability, interoperability, money, security, and governance. Now this is the graph token, the graph network. So they have indexers. Now these are node operators that compete to provide the best service at the lowest price. The curator, individuals who organize data and signal which subgraph are useful and accurate. The delegators, individuals who delegate stake to indexers to contribute to securing the network without running a graph node themselves. So these are the three levels of involvement that you can have in the graph network. So, and then to also say this, one thing, so they currently, before I jump to that, they currently have a live product. So they are being used. Many of the best projects are using the graph in production today. So Uniswap, Synthetics, Decentralized Land, Decentraland, and Aragon. So we have few. So let's go to this. Backed by now Compound, backed by Collider Ventures, Coinbase Venture. At least these guys know what they are doing. They've been in this market for a while. So backed by all of this, where we are going, the crypto economy is a radical new imagining of the future work. Open protocol will create transparency and opportunity, enabling anyone in the world to contribute their talent to a global economy. We want to support the vision and help developer build a new coordinated mechanism of the internet age. So this guy is going to be more of the protocol that help get work better across board. So now, one thing that also interests me massively about this project is the fact that, and I think that's one of the reasons we had a lot of hype around it in the last few days. So look at this. Look at market. This is a coin that is in just its third week of listing, and it's already listed almost on the major places. Look at this. It's on Binance. It's on Coinbase Pro. It's on OKEX. It's OKEX. It's on almost everywhere that matters. So now, so the volume is going to rise, and that's what we had. Look at this. Market went all the way to like 70 something cents before falling back to this. We are going to spend some few minutes on the chart also before we continue. So that's one thing. And another thing is this: a quick way to also earn a free to earn free GRT token is to join the Coin Market Cap hand project. So just click on this link, go to Coin Market Cap hand and click on this link, or better still, maybe I should just add this link on in the description button, in the description space, so that you can just click on it directly. So there you can just watch these 3 videos and then go answer some 10 questions. And then the requirements before you get started is you must be verified on Binance, and then you must have an account with CoinMarketCap. So that's the 2 major thing that you require before you get to do this. So once they are done with all of this, they will share the token they allocate for this. I don't know how much token is going to be, but whatever it is, you can finish this test in 10 minutes. From the videos to the test, you can finish it in 10 minutes. And then there are simple questions. I've done it, so you can take advantage of that. So let's get to the graph chart. Now look at this. This is the GRT. If you go to the weekly chart, you will see that this is in its 3rd week. This is the 1st week of being listed. This is 2nd week, and we are currently in the 3rd week. So, and that's why we can't stay on the weekly chart. So if you go on the daily chart, we still don't have so much. Of course, we can make do with this, but I wanted something well expanded, and that's why I'm working on the 4 hours chart. So look at this. Now, when the market started rallying up and then we start seeing a dip in the market, I pull up my Fibonacci to see which place to wait for this price before buying. So I waited for it at 61.8. So now, what I'm looking for now to be sure that we are not going to have another huge drop is I want the market is currently coming down again to 1.8. I want to see if that's going to be respected or not, so that if it is not respected, we can know where else to go and wait. But the truth is, this project for the long term is a massive one. It's a massive one, and you don't want to play with it. But what that's very important, just like for every project I've spoken about, is the timing for investment. The timing for investment is very important. So the time you get into the price you get into this project is very, very important as well. And that's why I'm waiting if it's going to be respected again or not, so that if it gets respected, so to be safe, because once we enter into the bull run full-fledged, things will not just respect technicals anymore. They just keep pumping and pumping and pumping. So I mean, just respect technicals a bit. So what you might just do now is you can just put in 5 to 10% or 15% of what you plan to invest in GLT token now. You can do that now and then wait for price to move again, if it's going to be upside or downside. Now, what I'm looking for is, for me, this is a decision point. This is 1.8 fib level is a decision point. Once this is respected, I might go in 40%. I mean, I don't mean 40% of my total portfolio, but I mean 40% of what I've allocated for 1 out of 10 coins I'm talking about. So that's it. So that is what I'm talking about. So just watch out. But to be sincere with you, now at 35 cents is a good buy for this coin. But then, like I said, there's a way you don't go in a coin once. You want to do your investment. You want to enter your positions gradually so that you can have the best of your positions invested in that project. So if you have gained value in this video, please do well to like, do well to share with your friend, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then you do well to turn on the notification bell so that you can get alerted when other videos drop. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.